show. My name is Brenna, and I'm going to be guiding you through this week's FOC. This is FOCing for DC tomorrow and for Marvel on Monday, so make sure to have your request submitted during business hours before those dates, if possible, or on those dates, also if possible. Any requests that get sent after the deadline, I can always put in as post-FOC requests, and we can see what we can do with the amount we ordered. But FOC, for anyone that doesn't know, means final order cutoff. The reason that this is so important is because we have to order our books as comic retailers about 3 weeks in advance. So having an idea of what our customers want or what other people want or what covers are going to be super popular is very helpful to us in making sure that we order smartly. And it's helpful to you to have the ability to submit FOC requests because it guarantees that we will order a copy of the book for you because you have requested it. So yeah, to submit your request, I have a fancy dancy little whiteboard now. I don't even know. Let me see if that's even visible on the stream. I'd use an orange marker. Oh. All right. Welcome back, Bren. All right, not an orange marker next time. But to submit your FOC requests, as said in the description of these videos, you just send an email to brenna@thecollectivecomics.com with the full title, the issue number, and your cover preference. The more specific you can be, the less room there is for miscommunication, makes it better for both us and you. So yeah, I'm going straight into the top 10. At number 10, I have Strange Academy Finals number 1. Also, let me do it like this. Strange Academy Finals number 1. Strange Academy is coming back with a new run. There's a super, super, super cool trading card variant. I love the trading card variants that they do for a lot of the Marvel books. This one is no exception. Strange Academy was a hard hitter when it was out in its original run, so if you liked it or you regret not having read the run in singles, there is a new series starting. There's more covers available than just the 2 that are shown here, and you'll see it later in the show when I go through the entire FOCs. Number 9 is GCPD, The Blue Wall number 1. This is about Renee Montoya and her early run and kind of the issues between the GCPD and Batman during the early time. So super interesting. I'm really excited to read this. Any Renee Montoya fan, she's super kind of underrated, I feel. So having a series that's more focused on her and that dynamic at the beginning of Bruce Wayne's Batman is going to be cool. Number 8 is Catwoman 48, specifically the Souza Micah variant. You guys might be familiar with her name. Before she was doing the open order variants for Catwoman, she had been doing incentives, and her incentives were consistently about $100 books. This, I'm not saying will be a $100 book, but she's a phenomenal artist. And if you really liked her work, but weren't able to get it in the covers prior due to budget reasons or for any other reason, the opportunity to get her work is now available because she is doing open order variants. DC vs. Vampires All Out War number 4. This is the Christian Ward cardstock variant. I love this cover. I think it's amazing. Batgirl with the blood, or Batwoman, sorry, with the blood and the horns just looks so cool. Even with like the blood dripping off her hand and forming her emblem, like it just looks so good. I love this cover. I'm super excited for it. Number 6 is the Moon Knight annual. Obviously, this is a one-shot. Marvel always puts number 1s, and so does DC with their one-shots. It makes it very confusing, but this is going to be a 1 issue. It is the annual. Moon Knight, super popular, so make sure you get in your cover requests for this so we can make sure to order it for you if it's something you want. Damn Them All number 1 is number 5 on this list. This is a book written by Simon Spurrier and with art done by Charlie Adlard. This book is really, really, really good for anyone who is a big fan of We Have Demons or someone that's a big fan of Something is Killing the Children. It has kind of that like culty, occult horror feel. It sounds like it's going to be really good. I'm excited to read it. Stuff of Nightmares number 1 is getting a second print. I put that at number 4. This book sold out on the distribution level pretty much immediately upon release. It's R.L. Stine's kind of return to horror. So if you like R.L. Stine and you like Goosebumps back in the day, this is probably something you're going to want to pick up to read. Number 3 is Dr. Alfred 25. This is a New Hope 25th anniversary variant. They've been doing the 25th anniversaries for quite a few of the books. One FOC last week. This one, in my opinion, looks better. It has Leia on the front with her blaster and Han in the background and the Death Star and Chewie and the Millennium Falcon. It's beautiful. So definitely make sure to FOC that if you would like it. Number 2 is the Art Germ variant for Axe Judgment Day number 6. This is Dazzler. This cover's beautiful. There was a poster for this cover that people were requesting, and we don't normally get requests for posters. So if you want this book, make sure to put your FOC requests in because it is going to be super popular upon release. And then at the number 1 spot, I have Harley Quinn, the animated series, Legion of Bats number 1. This is going to be the comic series following season 2 of the TV show. There was Harley Quinn, the animated series, Eat, Bang, Kill Tour that followed season 1 specifically. That is in trade paperback if y'all want to catch up and then start jumping into this series. Otherwise, it's a Harley Quinn book, so it's going to be very popular. I'm very excited for this to come out. The A cover is beautiful with her and Ivy. And then the B cover is a Dan Hip variant, which is amazing. He's phenomenal. So that is the entire top 10. Moving on to the DC FOC, we have Action Journalism with Kate Kelly, the A and the B covers. This is number 2 of 5 for that book. Agent of World 4 of 4. That is the A cover, and it looks like the only cover. Amelia Airwood trade paperback Basic Witch is also FOCing, as well as the Area 510 hardcover. Barbaric Axe to Grind number 3 has an A and a B cover FOCing this week. Batman Beyond the White Knight number 6 of 8 has the A and the B covers, both FOCing. I love both of these covers. They're phenomenal. Batman Superman World's Finest number 8 has an A cover by Dan Mora, who's one of my favorite artists of all times, and a B cover by Taryn Clark, who's a super popular artist that people love. This is a really good story. Number 7 was a new entry point for the series, if you guys are interested in picking that up and then picking up number 8 along with it. And if you're reading Batman vs. Robin, it partially spins out of the events of World's Finest, as long as spinning out of the events of the mainline Robin series and the Shadow War crossover. Batman the Night, number 10 of 10. This is the finale of this series, which I'm kind of bummed about because it was phenomenal. It was Chip Zdarsky's take on a year 1 Batman. It was amazing. I can't wait for this to come to trade so more people can read it. This is the A cover. And then this is the B cover. Behemoth, number 2 of 4. This is the cover for that. Black Adam, number 5, has an A cover. That's phenomenal. And a B cover that looks super cool. And a C cover. That's also amazing. Born of Blood, number 2, has an A cover and a B cover. By the Horns, Dark Earth, number 6, has a cover FOCing. Catwoman 48. This is the A cover from Jeff DeCal, which is beautiful. It has a dove and Bruce. And then this is the Sousa Micah that I showed off on the show. Catwoman Lonely City, number 4 of 4. This is the A cover and the B cover. This series is finally wrapping up. Super excited for that to be coming out. Dark Crisis Young Justice, number 5 of 6, has an A cover and a phenomenal B cover that I absolutely love. This B cover is gorgeous. I saw it on Twitter forever ago, and I just love it. DC vs. Vampires All Out War, number 4, has an A cover from Alan Quall, who we love. He did our Recount Preamble store exclusive for us. But he's also doing all the A covers for the All Out War series. And then there's also the Christian Ward variant that I showed off on the show. Or that I showed off on the side, sorry. Death Rage number 4 of 6. This is the A cover and the B cover for that. Duo number 6 of 6. There's an A cover and the B cover. Fables 156 of 162. This is the A cover and this is the B cover for that. Flash 787 has a cover by Taryn Clark. This is no longer a part of Dark Crisis, the way Flash had been previously. And then that's the B cover that looks really good. And then there's also a Black Adam movie variant. Flashpoint Beyond is getting a trade paperback if that's something that you were interested in reading but maybe missed out on it in single issues. GCPD The Blue Wall. That's the A cover and the B covers that I showed off on the show, and I believe that that's all the open order covers for that. Harley Quinn, the animated series, Legion of Bats number 1, has the A cover and the B cover that I showed off on the slides. Human Target number 8 of 12. This is the Greg Smallwood A cover that looks phenomenal. And then the Jorge Jimenez variant that also just looks amazing. And then Isun Boshi is getting a hardcover graphic novel. This looks super cool. probably something that I'm going to pick up and read. FOC it if it looks interesting to you. Justice Warriors number 5 of 6 has an A cover FOCing. Locust, The Ballad of Men number 3 has an A cover FOCing. Loudest and Smartest Trade is FOCing. Marvel Family number 1 Facsimile Edition is also FOCing. This is something that will probably be of interest of a lot of people. It is in full cover Captain Marvel Jr., Mary Marvel, and Uncle Marvel. So a lot of people like collecting facsimiles. Make sure to put in a request for this if it's something that interests you. If you're a collector of facsimiles, this is dropping. Mega Centaurians number 4 of 5 is FOCing. Miss Meow number 5 of 8 is FOCing with some A and a B cover. Nightfall number 1 double feature is FOCing. This is a book from Vault. It's a 64-page book, so it is obviously a little more pricey with a cover price of $7.99, but it is double-sized, which is cool. Here is the description. It sounds like it's kind of a horror book about human bones growing inside inanimate objects. So if you're a big horror fan, this sounds super unique, which is interesting. There's the A and the B covers and the C covers. These kind of look very movie-like, which I love. I think that's super cool. Nightwing number 97. This is the Bruno Redondo A cover. That is gorgeous. And then the Jamal Campbell B cover, which is also phenomenal. I love the way this looks. Other History of the DC Universe trade is FOCing. Pink Lemonade number 2 of 6 has a cover up this week. Pride of oh my god, I cannot read. I can't even see that. Pride of Baghdad. I feel like I'm saying that really wrong, so please do not believe me if I am. I do not know how to read. It is a Vertigo book, FOC. It looks beautiful. I love this cover. Reds and oranges just look super good.
Are we started?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good. Rick and Morty 100 has an A cover. This is the 100 issue special. Is this double sized? It is not. It looks like a normal book. There is the Tony Fleeks B cover, which is super cool. And the C cover, which is like a movie poster, as well as the D cover. Oh, they're doing so many covers for this book. D cover, which reminds me a lot of the new Capenna kind of set. The D cover, which reminds me a lot of a poster. The E cover, which has Rick on it looking all crazy. There's also the F cover, which has Morty on it, also looking all crazy. Riddler Year 1 number 1 is FOCing this week. This should have been on the top 10. It escaped my view when I went through it. But this is the Paul Dano start of his run, which people are super excited about. It's a DC Black Label book, so it's probably going to be darker. That's the C cover. I wonder if they just added this, and that's why I didn't see it this morning, because it goes from A to C. So there is no B. I'll keep y'all posted on that. There's not currently a B cover on Lunar, but here are the open order A and C covers, which are amazing. Sartorial Geek number 3. Scooby-Doo Are You number 118. Stabbity Bunny number 12. That's the A cover. Stanley the Snowman number 1. Superman and the Authority trade. Paperback. Titans United Build Pack number 2. This is the A cover, and then this is the beautiful Derek True Starfire that will look so good with the Raven that came out last week. I can't wait to frame them both and put them up on my wall. There's also the Black Adam movie variant for this, which this one is the best out of all of them that I've seen so far. And that is the end of the DC FOC. Jumping straight into Marvel, we have the Axe Judgment Day number 6 art term variant, the Dazzler that showed off on the show, as well as the Gian Giordano variant, which looks amazing. The Momoko variant, that is adorable. I absolutely love the Momoko variants that have been done throughout this series. The Men of Axe variant, that looks super good. And then just the standard A cover. Amazing Spider-Man number 12 has an A cover of him on a little glider that's spider-colored. The Delato Miracle Man variant, that looks amazing. The Riley Window Shades variant, that's also super cool. Avengers Forever number 10 has an A cover, and then a Bianchi variant. And then a Tease Game variant with Wanda on it. This cover is gorgeous. Damage Control number 3 has an A cover. That looks super good. And then a Fleeks variant. Iron Cat number 5 has an A cover. And a Yoon variant. Those are previews. Mech Strike Monster Hunters number 5. This is the A cover. This is the Scan variant. The Moon Knight Annual, I already showed off the covers for, but here's a refresher of the A cover and the Klein variant. New Mutants number 31 has an A cover. That's beautiful. An Arthur Adams variant. That's a headshot. And then a Segovia variant. That also just looks super cool. Star Wars Dr. Aphra 25. This is the A cover. This is the Bustos variant. And then this is the, did I say 25th anniversary in the slides? I'm at 45th. I'm silly. But this is the Star Wars Dr. Aphra 25 Land New Hope 45th anniversary variant. It's done by Greg Lentz. Strange number 7. This is the A cover that's beautiful. And then this is the Miracle Man variant for that. And then the Hio variant that I think looks amazing. This is my favorite cover of the bunch. Strange Academy Finals number 1 has an A cover. And a Tease Games variant that looks super cool. A Riley Window Shades variant. And the trading card variant that I showed off on the show. The variants number 4 has one cover coming out this week. Thunderbolts, or not coming out this week, but FOCing this week, sorry. Thunderbolts number 3 has an A cover and a trading card variant done by Stefano Caselli. Ultraman, The Mystery of the Ultra 7 number 3 has a cover FOCing this week, as well as a spoiler variant. This is not going to be what the book looks like once it releases. There's obviously going to be a cover. They have it marked for spoilers right now because it's going to be a cover that shows off things that happen in this issue. Venom number 12 has a amazing A cover and a Miracle Man variant. There's also a Stegman variant this week for Venom, which is super cool. Wild Cards, The Drawing of Cards number 4 has a beautiful A cover and a Mobley variant. Wolverine number 26 has the A cover with Wolvie right on the front, looking all threatening. And then in a Tease Game variant, also with Wolvie right on the front, looking threatening. And then the Walker variant. X-Men Legends number 3 has an A cover. The Adams variant. Exterminators number 2 has an A cover. And the Gomez variant this week. Earth Divers number 2, jumping into the IDW part. This is the A cover. And then this is the B cover. And then this is the C cover. And this is the D cover. My Little Pony number 6 has a cute little A cover FOC, as well as a variant cover. Star Trek Picard Stargazer number 3 has an A cover and a B cover, both coming out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Saturday Morning Adventures number 2 has an A cover FOC, as well as a B cover. Oh, that's adorable. It looks a lot like the cartoons. That's really cool. And a C cover. Transformers Shattered Glass 2 number 3. The 2 number 3 just means it's the second Shattered Glass series, but it's number 3 of the second series. Think of it like season 2. This is the A cover, and then this is the B cover. I like this one a lot. It's very purpley. I enjoy it. Godzilla versus the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is getting a trade paperback of the complete run if you missed any issues for it and wanted to read. Arana, Knight of the Hunter, is getting a trade paperback. Immortal X-Men is getting a trade paperback. This is the first volume. Inferno is getting a trade paperback. Jane Foster and the Mighty Thor is getting a trade paperback. Punisher Volume 1, The King of Killers, Book 1. This is the current Punisher run going on, and it's getting a trade. X-Men Epic Collection, The Executioner Song, is getting a trade. There is a Mary Jane and Black Cat comic box coming out. You don't have to FOC these. We will have plenty There's also some Miles Morales boxes. Definitely show interest if you're interested, though, so we can kind of get an idea of how many we want to order, but this is not necessarily something that needs to be FOC'd. You can always put in a request for it, and then we'll hold one for you, but we will order plenty of the short boxes. Nova Richard Rider Omnibus is getting a FOC this week with the John Buscema cover. And there's also a direct market Pollard cover. Spider-Man vs. Venom Omnibus. This is getting a Badgley cover. This is a new printing that's available only to the direct market. Spider-Man vs. Venom is also getting a McFarlane cover that's just a new printing. And that's the end of FOC this week, y'all. Feel free to reach out to me with any questions, comments, or concerns. Make sure you send your FOC requests to my email, brenna@thecollectivecomics.com. And I'll make sure to process those in, and y'all will get all the books you want. But have a great day, everyone. Have an amazing rest of your weekend. Stay safe through this week with, allegedly a hurricane getting ready to happen. But yeah, have a great day, y'all.